Hello, I'm Yalek, and this is about to be a boom fails video. So I am on a map clearing spree because I am trying to upgrade the boats on this account. This is my lowest level account. The boats on this account were allowed to lag for a while. Finally, I went ahead and put instant training on this account too, and I have been able to level things up rapidly. So now I just need to get all of my boats up one more level to have them to max. And to that end, I did my operation hit this morning, lit everything up, including this beautiful resource reward, 80%, love that. And I've just been destroying my map. Started with no resources, hopefully I can get, I was in the middle of doing that and I got the notification on my screen telling me that my Zukas had just finished upgrading to level 19, which is always a good day when your Zukas upgrade. And a lot of other things too, but especially Zukas, because, you know, Zukas. If you're an offensive player, it's going to come down to that. So, I've got Kevin. Now, I have marked Kevin down as being sort of a whale. I mean, he's a level 65, and I'm a level 47. So the amount of resources he's likely to carry is going to be pretty big relative to my needs at this level. I know people complain about their matchups. You know, I'm a level 47 getting matched up with level 65s. I can't beat them. Well, learn how to beat them, because it's really not to your detriment, it's to your benefit to have players at that level on your map. I've had a few in the 40s and a couple in the 50s. They don't generally return the kind of rewards that I'm going to get when, not if, when I beat Kevin, because Kevin has a really bad base design. Let's see. So here is Kevin's boom fail. First of all, he makes the usual mistake of just having all of his mines up front. And it doesn't look like he has mined any of the rest of my path, and I'm deliberately not showing you the back of Kevin's base at this point because that is truly the boom fail here. This is dumb, don't do that. I'm going to clear that with one barrage, and then that's it. I'm done. And then this is the real problem here. Kevin has nothing behind his HQ, which explains why Kevin is a level 65 at 516 VP. Kevin has ice. How sad is that? Don't be Kevin. So we're going to walk up here, obviously, with warriors. That's what I've been using. And I love them, because I just do. They're so much fun. We're going to walk right up here. These two flamethrowers are going to be taunted. That flamethrower will be taunted. That flamethrower will be taunted. The mortars won't be taunted, but they shouldn't be too big of a concern. We'll just throw some medkits, and they might even focus on bullet. Who knows? And there will be nothing back here to shoot at us. And honestly, we're going to try to turn this into a rocket launcher is not a concern, just medkit. We're going to try to turn this into a zero shock hit, because we're going to throw critters into this area, and the shock launchers hopefully can focus on the critters. So we're just going to get those out a little bit early, and that's the plan for Kevin, because Kevin has a really, really bad base design. How do you get to level 65 and not even have a clue about how to defend against warriors? When I was first bringing my max account up to max years and years ago, I could not use warriors, but I hated being raided by them, so I did my best not to be. This is just abysmal, really. And I'm sorry to Kevin. Kevin, if you're out there, you know, watch and learn, but you've got to have stuff around your HQ. And not just in front of it with the HQ at the back. Someone's going to come along. And it won't be me, not today, but someone's going to come along. And we'll get those critters out like we said. And tons of GBE, so more medkits. And another batch of critters. And I'm trying specifically not to shock here, because just want to make the point. Like, everything is forward. Bullet has his back to the base. There is no grappler. There is no blaster to contend with. Not even a laser, which would be a slight bit of an issue. And nothing behind the base. So Bullet is my shield there. He's an absolute wall. And the warriors are perfectly protected. You could use the two shocks. You could use shocks and critters. But your troops are not even really going to be in any danger. And that is not a way to set up your base, where opponents can have their troops in zero danger as they work on your HQ. Very, very bad design. So, don't be Kevin. Do have defenses around your HQ. Make sure those defenses are of various kinds. And again, I will point out with my base designs. My base designs are not spectacular, so that's not the point. I have no ice, so I don't get any defense. But why would you get defense at level 47 anyway? You know, someone is going to come along, and Kevin, I mean, I'm sure Kevin uses tanks. Kevin, with his max level tanks, is going to come along and cut through this like a hot knife through butter, because there's no way I can defend that. So what point having ice? None. However, we can say this anyway. We have the HQ is surrounded, and you'll notice that we have the big powerful one-shot defenses all in range, and making sure the shock launcher range is 2, trying to spread those out so that they're not too easy to shock together. I know those two boom cannons can be shocked together, but then we also have the continuous damage, all these machine guns range and flamethrowers ranging the HQ, and then at the corners of that we have mortars directing fire in, and one at the back as well. And then we have another rocket launcher set to the back of the base, and 2 rocket launchers set off to the side of the base, so that from pretty much any direction you're trying to attack this base, you're going to have at least some kind of incoming fire that you don't like. Doesn't matter what you're using. If you're using tanks, then you don't like the boom cannons and the cannon. If you're using bazookas, then you wouldn't like all these flamethrowers and machine guns, and you wouldn't like the rocket launcher. If you're using warriors, as I just did, you wouldn't like the machine guns and flamethrowers and the shock launcher down here, and so on. Just, you have to mix it up. Not too much of anything in any one kind of defense, like all your machine guns to the front. Don't do that, that's dumb. And you have to make sure that you've got fire coming in from all sides, because if you don't, you're just giving it away, and you don't want to do that. So anyway, I mean, I don't care whether you care about defense or not. I still don't want to give anything away. I'm not trying to make it too easy. Whatever. Anyway, so that's what I've got for today. Thumbs up, like the video, subscribe button, all of those good Facebooky? YouTube-y things. Lord, where did that come from? Showing my age. Anyway, and I will catch you later.